the most people you can have on one of these?
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion.
And welcome to 30 Minutes of
Hey, everybody.
Chaos.
So what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Tonight, I guess the theme of the night will be Haunted Mansion.
So what's everybody gonna draw? Obviously, I'm gonna do not just one of the singing busts, not two of them, not three of them, not the fourth one, but all five of them. Yeah, so I'm not gonna get done, is what we're trying to
say. Do we ever? Except that time Michael was on with us the first time.
The Batman one.
I don't know. Yeah. Brian usually gets done with his pretty quickly.
Brian does.
Done-ish.
Done-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Done-ish.
Yeah, looks like Lily's doing Constance there.
Yeah, there we go. That's her name.
Which, like I said, if you bring that into the shop on November 22nd, the lady who's the voice of Constance will be here. You can get her to.
Right. Scott, I will be giving this back to you as soon as I've done it because this is your book.
Okay. Come on.
So you can get it signed. That's Tommy right there.
Yeah, Tommy is a grave digger there.
Where's the one I did?
Oh, hold on.
Here.
Oh.
I love it.
I'm going to share out this city.
Now we got Brian here doing a floating ball.
Yep, Madame Leota.
Nice.
No relation to Ray Leota, right?
No.
Goodfellas guy.
She's his madam.
Oh, Madam, right. Sorry. Titles.
Who are you doing, Daddy?
I'm doing I guess he's the grave digger. He's got a shovel in his hand and a lamp in the other, and he's got a really skinny dog with him.
Nice.
And a really spooky face. He looks like a Scooby-Doo villain. That's why I liked him.
He does. Yeah, he sure does.
He kind of looks like the creeper. The creeper. Got that green face looking. That I like. Yeah.
So what has everybody been up to since we all last saw each other on here?
I've been working.
Yeah. Same.
One at a time.
I've been doing some some tabletop RPG stuff.
Ooh.
I just finished the.
I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
Nope.
Continue.
Well, I'll say this for Brian. Brian, you said that you have started implementing from this whole 30-minute craziness the speed drawing technique that you started here, right? But you're like implementing it in your regular work, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, it slowly came like just something I started putting together the way I approach it, and yeah, it's like I'm skipping a few steps. The sketching step is actually part of the painting step, which, oh man, that saves a lot of time.
Right.
Are you liking everything that you're coming up with?
Oh yeah. Like well, I really can't see it. never mind.
It makes you think more intuitively, right?
It does, yeah.
Because you're like pretty much thinking on paper, whatever surface it is that you're drawing on.
Yeah. It's like this right here.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Lots and lots of detail, but it's
Yeah.
just like gestures I did. And
Yeah, and that's a complicated layout,
yeah.
you know, but whenever you're thinking about it this way, it makes it a whole lot easier to do.
Yeah, yeah. It's very kinetic and very intuitive.
I think, anyway.
You're right.
So, I just finished doing a tribute drawing of. Well, here, I'll get it out and show it to you guys. I just finished doing a tribute drawing of the rock hero, space ace Frehley of Kiss, and he was my. That's right. As I've been told, Ace was my.
Was he the one to laugh? That like.
Yeah. He said that he was in an interview, and the guy said, "So you're the lead guitarist?" He said, "Well, actually, no, I'm a plumber," and just started laughing. And he said, "Well, I got some pipes. I got some pipe in the back room that needs to be fixed." He said, "Tell me about it," and just laughed his head off. I liked him because he was the one out of all. I liked all of them, but he was the one that had the best sense of humor, and he just seemed like he just was in it for the music and loved doing what he did. So I wanted to do a tribute to him, and I did it. And good Lord, that thing blew up, and I don't know. I'll probably make prints of it, but that's not something that I really wanted to advertise, because kind of inappropriate maybe.
But do you know the name of
it was just something I felt like I had to do.
Do you know the name of his band he created after he left Kiss?
I do. In fact, I was going to put on there, he's off on Fraley's Comet, but I decided not to.
I thought that was the name of the band. The Comets, wasn't it? No? What was the name of the band?
Fraley's Comet, that's his name. Yeah.
Okay. But that was the name of his solo band group, or what he formed his own band. That's what it became, was Fraley's Comet.
Yeah, right. Back in the 80s, early 90s, I guess it was. He had a few hits from that band, from that time period.
So we'll start with you, Tommy. What made you decide to draw the singing bus?
Because I had already drawn some of the other stuff, and I was trying to challenge myself to do all of these at one time within our time limit, which I'm not going to do, but I'm trying. Because I'm still going to try to.
It's all in the effort.
Yeah, I'm going to I've
already got it.
Yeah, I've got it planned in my head how I wanted the colors to go. So, but no, the Haunted Mansion is my number one favorite Disney ride, and it always has been since a kid. Before I even rode the ride for the very first time, we had my brother and I, Chuck, had the soundtrack, the big record that Disney put out. So back in the 70s, 80s, or whenever it was, 70s, I guess. And that was it. So I know the theme for the whole song. I had it memorized, from the Welcome, Foolish Mortals, to the Haunted Mansion, the whole thing, memorized from the record way before I ever got to ride the ride to start off with. I always say that the Haunted Mansion is the reason why I love haunts, going to, haunted houses and that kind of stuff. Not real haunted houses, but the scary Halloween kind of haunted houses type stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, we have 999 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If
Oh,
you
I
insist
love that.
on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer.
I have a confession to make. I don't think I've ever been on the Haunted Mansion ride.
I
You know,
know,
I know I've been.
I've got
I've
memories of you and I on the ride.
Were you not
you
with
and
us
me.
that time we went to Disney?
Yeah.
We
When you were
did.
down here for a bit.
I do, but I just don't remember it.
Huh.
I remember everything else. I remember they had just added the Johnny Depp on the what's his name, Jack Sparrow, onto the Pirates ride, and I remember we got to ride the what is it? It's a Small World after all,
Yeah.
which I don't think they have anymore, right? I
No,
remember
it's
we
still-
rode that, but I do not remember the Haunted Mansion. I remember seeing it on TV, and all the stuff. Not the movies. Of course, I remember the movies, but I'm talking about whenever they would show like Halloween specials and stuff, and they would show the Haunted Mansion and things
Yeah,
like that. But I do not remember.
It's a Small World for 30 minutes straight, listening to that over and over and over again.
Something tells me you've been there, right?
Oh, unfortunately, yeah.
You know, I'm one of the few people that actually love It's a Small World ride. I have learned to be able to close my eyes and take a nap on it. Because it is nothing but about 15 minutes of just nice air conditioning in the summer, the Florida summer heat.
Well, Lily, what made you decide to choose Constance for this?
Because she looks like a girl boss, and I wanted to draw her pretty dress. That's about it.
Hey, all right.
Is it
Brian,
going to be like?
Oh,
What?
say Brian.
I
what
was
made
just
you
going to
decide
ask her if
do
it
that
was
on
going to be blood spattered.
Yeah.
No, she's not. She's a ghost. You don't see any of the blood on the
Ghost
in the
blood.
ride. It's not that kind of a haunted house.
It's
Yvonne.
ectoplasmic blood.
Yeah.
I would say for me, it's because it's a least cartoonish thing. It's not my strength. Not my strong point. That's
You
true.
just wanted to draw somebody's disembodied head in a bowl, fish bowl is what it was.
And pretty much all I have to do is use blue.
Yeah, very easy.
I bet Brian could do an awesome zombified Mickey Mouse.
I'm sure.
I can do a Steamboat Willie legally.
There you go. Yeah, legally. You can
You
get
sure
away
do.
with it.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do one day. Is do,
And I remember
public domain characters.
That would be cool.
What you saying? Steve?
Now, once I remember when he got into the public domain and everybody was doing stuff, and and they make movies about them, but they're usually horror movies, like the Winnie the Pooh horror movie. There's a Popeye one now called Popeye the Slayer Man, I think is the name of it.
There's more than one, too.
Probably so. It's public domain, so anybody can do that stuff. I thought it would be cool if you did like a Steamboat Willie meets Cthulhu, on one of his voyages. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yog Sothoth or whatever. Get shipwrecked and landing on an island with Dagon or whatever.
It could be
That's
trippy
fun.
like that, like
No.
like the what do you call it? Willy Wonka. When they go
Yeah,
Yeah.
through the tunnel.
Let's see. And I'm going to make his thing a little bit longer
Is
here.
it Willy Wonka in the public domain?
That's one of those Roald Dahl things. I don't think it's in the
Yeah.
public domain yet.
Oh, okay.
It's got to be, yeah.
Let's see.
All right, got one done.
Nice.
Like
Woohoo!
Tarzan is in the public domain, but I don't think that the name Tarzan is. So you could do something with Tarzan, you just couldn't call him Tarzan.
You call him the ape man, I guess?
Trade. Yeah, probably so. Trade Lord Greystoke or whatever. Trademark it and copyright it. Not. That's. I'm not smart enough to know even how to explain it.
One of the William S. The Burroughs estate is still making stuff too, so I wouldn't be surprised.
They are. Yeah, they do. They're doing all those comic strips, and some of that stuff looks really good. But I don't know. I think you have to. It's on like a site that you have to pay for.
I did a
Yeah,
couple
some of that
stuff
stuff looks pretty cool. Oh, really?
Yep. I did a
What
couple.
did they just contact you and say, hey, we got which book were you working on,
Monster Man.
or
we
did
got,
you do a cover for?
Monster
Oh
Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that now? Is Sarah Frazetta and her mom part of that, or because I know that they do some publishing stuff, and I know you knew them.
Well, you know they well, we don't really stay in contact. She's very busy, you know.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I mean, it was just. I
was just wondering if she was. Yeah. Well, I mean, you went to their house, did a.
You had a sleepover, right?
Like a tutorial type thing.
Yeah, twice. Yeah, I did portraits for them, and I gave them a little show and tell. Helped her out a little bit, but you know, I mean, there's a lot of artists out there who want to do the same thing. So.
Yeah. You're not close enough to her to say, "Hey, baby."
Right. She might. I think she'd remember me, obviously, but you know. But
you got her phone number?
No. Well, you just have to call the. This is becoming kind of an awkward conversation.
Mike just came in and said, "You guys are awesome." His little Lala gets really motivated to draw when she watches everyone.
No.
Thank you, Mike.
That's your buddy. That's your little buddy, Lily.
Yes.
Lily's got a little buddy.
And you can say, "Hey, baby."
Yes.
It's funny. She's getting more and more brave every time she comes in. She used to be this shy little thing. Now all of a sudden she's picking on me all the time.
I love it. So sweet.
We got Lloyd came in, so the ERB site's really cool. It's one of a kind Sunday Funny style, but on online, we want to price a lot of stuff for them.
Thanks for coming in, man.
And Tabitha says she loves the show.
Awesome.
Thank you.
We were just talking about your little girl. In a good way.
Did you say "Hey, baby" to her?
No, only Lily can say that.
Oh, okay.
I might slap. Just say.
Well, I don't know. Krista gets kind of defensive of her too. Last time they were in, I guess Krista goes, "I'll be right back." She gets up, and leaves behind the counter. I said, "What was going on?" She goes, "I wasn't sure. I didn't like the way that guy looked at her, so I was making sure that he couldn't look at her ever again."
Took him out.
Wow, that sounds pretty permanent there.
Oh, she is. She was making sure she loves Lala, so she's not taking any chances.
That's right.
Krista.
Tabby says Lily is your hero, her hero.
Nice.
Oh.
Yet
so sweet.
another hero.
We don't need to know the way home.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
I get that
copyright.
reference. I'm old enough to get that reference.
That movie came out when I was on vacation, and I couldn't watch it, so I actually got the book, which is kind of weird. That's when they used to make novels of movies.
Yeah, I remember when they did that. All the Star Wars movies. I think I had the Flash Gordon novelization.
You know, sad thing is, I don't think
Krista loves her too. She's very, very protective of her.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, 2 done.
I'll never be
That's
able to-
one every 10 minutes for you.
Yeah, I told you, it's not going to get them all done.
Yeah, he's getting into his caricature mode
Uh-huh.
with that. That I remember that's what they, at least that's, I don't know if they ever told me that or if it was just something that I just kind of went with, but basically doing caricatures, you got like a 10-minute window. And I mean, they probably did tell me that whenever I first was trying out with them or whatever. And I tried my
Yeah, we
best
had
to
to do
adhere to it.
full face and body in color in 10 minutes
Yeah.
is what you tried
Yeah.
to do. Of course, most of the time we didn't, but we tried.
Yeah, I was more of close to 14, 15-minute man. But
Me too. And, unless
I
just
never had anybody. Yeah, I never had anybody, get antsy or anything. They were, most of my clientele was really, really cool.
Yeah, most of our clientele at Disney was like 10.
Yeah, right.
What were they going to
Well, I don't
complain?
know.
We just smack 'em real quick.
I had a lot of adults, the young married couples and stuff, but anyway.
And I was thinking
Back in the
about,
olden days.
right. I was thinking about making my
What's that?
motto like Brian LeBlanc, working it like a pro.
I like it.
Ooh, look, Brian's is almost done already. Yeah.
Like a pro. Well, he's just got a head. It's just a head.
That's
true.
That's the secret.
We should have all just strung Madam Leota.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, y'all, you got a bunch of heads too, Tommy.
That's true. That is so true. I don't know why I should shut up.
I would have been so tempted to draw Ray Leota from Goodfellas, doing that crazy laugh that meme that he's always in.
That's when Joe Pesci was busting his balls.
I was about to say I'd have to put Joe Pesci in it too.
When I decided to do this one, I was gonna put all of us as the heads. And then I started drawing little cartoons of everybody. And I'm like, I don't have enough time to do caricatures of everybody. So I went back to I designed these off of the little sculptures. These are really cool. Now look, there's that guy. Dun, dun, dun. Does that kind of look like him?
Here we go.
This makes
And
me
then we
want to
got
watch
this
The
guy.
Corpse Bride.
Here's this guy. Ooh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Of course, there's always my way.
Okay.
So do y'all think? Well, Stephen, you don't remember because you claim that you haven't wrote it, even though I know I remember sitting next to you when we did. But
Yeah, I probably did, but I'm old and my memory's faulty.
oh no, we gotta take some of that Ginkgo biloba stuff or whatever to help you with your memory.
Okay.
That there's a scene in the Haunted Mansion that they've always talked about, and lately they've been wanting to try to get rid of it. Is the that scene that Scott just played the sound bit from? Play that again. Okay, he's not gonna play it. I'll play it.
He's looking for it.
Of course, there's always my way.
That's the scene I do because if Brian, have you ever did the Haunted Mansion? Have you ever been to Disney and did the?
I've been to Disney once, but my favorite thing was Peter Pan.
It's a small world.
Peter Pan. Is that the same
Peter
thing?
Pan is a great ride. Now I'll give you that one.
Oh, by the way, Thomas, Michael says, shouldn't you be coloring by now?
Yes, Michael. Shouldn't you have come on the show to help us? Which Michael
Is that Michael McElroy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him on there. Thank you, Michael. Punk. All right, I did 3. 3 done. Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't.
I've been to Disney once, and that was back when Daddy was working down there, and Tommy, you and Renee took us, and I do remember riding Haunted Mansion I was
Yeah.
going to start with one of y'all. I think it was Aunt Renee.
Yeah, I somebody does need to take some more of that brain juice.
You reckon? Brain juice.
I remember when
call
we
it-
went, that's when the Yeti ride, the expedition to Mount Everest, had just opened, and I was too scared to get on. But
Now
know Savannah,
I remember riding that with Savannah, and
she tore off the hair on your arm.
Yeah.
Did you really? I don't remember that.
I don't know how I do.
Yeah, I still have scars on my leg from Krista from Tower of Terror. Yeah, I'm not kidding. She dug her fingernails in. She had these long fingernails, and I've got little scars on my legs where she dug it in and started bleeding.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny.
There was
That really
there
good
was
Tower of Terror story. I'll tell you in a second. Go ahead. I'm sorry, whoever was talking.
no, there was a dinosaur ride somewhere in the animal kingdom, if I can remember right.
Yeah.
And my wife rode it with me and Aaron. Aaron was only like, how old was he? Little. He was 3, 4, 5, something like that.
He was 3.
Holy smoke! Anyway, I remember at the end, it was like right at the end of the ride, a big, humongous T-Rex head would come out, roar and roar at you, and that's where they snap the picture that you can buy afterwards if you want it, because you'll see it on the wall. And we saw the picture on the wall, and Christy had her head in Aaron, 3-year-old Aaron's lap.
So she was the one being chicken.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that ride's still going. It's in the last few minutes, a few months of being in operation. They're tearing it. Well, they're not tearing it down. They're actually putting in an Indiana Jones ride inside of it, like the one over in California.
Renee says Tower of Terror was her favorite ride.
Yeah, my Tower of Terror story is we used to, back before they've changed the way that the cart holds you in. And it used to be they had this big lap bar that went all the way across, kind of like what a roller coaster would do on not loop-de-loop roller coasters, but just the regular ones. And what I would do, because I am 6.5 feet tall, when I get into the ride, I would prop my feet up or my legs real tall, so that way the bar wouldn't come all the way down. And so when it started doing the up and down thing, where it was, when it would do the big drops and stuff, there'd be like 3 or 4 inches that you're not supposed to be able to float. Now it's everybody has a lap. It's a seatbelt now. but yeah, I used to really do some bad stuff on that one.
Thanks for screwing it all up for us, Tommy.
I know it's my fault.
I don't doubt that story one bit.
So, Scott, what's your favorite
haunted mansion?
mansion?
Look at the screen and see what the heck that is.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's from Leota.
Top of my head. Sorry about that. There's no details I was trying to get.
Oh, we saw details, all right.
And that is why I wear a hat.
Yeah, Renee said hence her having to stand up since Tommy was sitting beside her.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
sure would. But Renee would come flying up out of that thing.
Oh my God.
It was fun. It's still fun. It's still a great ride.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
Scott, what's your favorite Haunted Mansion character?
Honestly, this one right here has always been my favorite for some reason. The one Steve's working on, the Gravekeeper.
Yeah.
I've always, I don't know why it's him, but as a kid growing up, it was always the Hitchhiking Ghost, because growing up, I always wanted to, as you're riding out, they talk about how one will follow you home, and I would always have to ride it, so I made sure I got all 3 of them to go home with me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Wow.
The sad part is I still do it today.
Oh, we do. We love it. That's unless there's some sort of weird circumstance. Every time we go to the Haunted Mansion, or not the Haunted Mansion. Every time we go to the Magic Kingdom, I make Renee and go on the Haunted Mansion ride. So I've probably ridden it. If it hasn't been 200 or 300 times, it's been 1,000 times. I've ridden it so many times.
If only I could do that.